Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 51 of Multiple Idiots. Coming off the high of last week, we had our first Bologna boy. Justin Gowell is in the Bologna Boys. I have started to CC him on all of the emails about the podcast. He doesn't care about any of them. Regardless, we push on. We moved to 51. The great Chelsea Hood is on the show this week. She's super funny. We had a really fun chat, and she really went all out. She had some great ideas for how to be a bologna boy. She had some great bologna recipes, which she did not need to bring, but she did anyway. I really appreciated that. It's a great episode. Chelsea Hood, fantastic. Giving it her all to be a bologna boy. With that said, I've got some stuff coming up. Check me out at all times at the Mike O'Keefe on Instagram and Twitter. And this upcoming week, if you're listening to this on the day it comes out, I turned 30 today. That's insane. And I'm celebrating this Saturday in Lamont, Illinois, at a pizza place called Genesi Somos, which is a terrible name. And I can't believe I remembered it and all of those crazy syllables in it. We got that. And then next week, next Saturday, the 26th, October 26th, Blackout Diaries, 10 o'clock, Under the Gun Theater. Come hang out at that. Awesome. And again, at the Mike O'Keefe, at Multiple Idiots. Chelsea Hood is at Chelsea Hood. Go give her a follow on Instagram and all that stuff. If you like the way my voice sounds, check out all the other Jazz Fuzz offerings. We got Crushes with Deanna Ortiz about celebrity crushes. Travel Disasters with Mary Kate Begg, which is about travel disasters. And That Time I Got Arrested with B. Casper, which is about gardening. A great gardening podcast. That Time I Got Arrested. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for listening. Let's go. It is 10:30 on a Monday night, and I don't know where my kids are. I don't know where they are. They're not around. So my balls, I guess. Chelsea Hood's here, and she's politely not laughing into the mic. How's it going, buddy?
I was trying to lean back. I wanted to see how long you were going to riff on the kid thing.
Listen, Bernard and Daniel, my two rambunctious sons that the listeners know about, I talk about them every week. They are, they're great boys.
Do you still regret naming him Bernard, or you feel good about that?
We call him Benny.
And the Jets.
Yeah, I call the other one the Jets.
The Jets. That's yeah.
I have Bernard, and Daniel is lovingly referred to as the Jets.
Yeah, I mean Jets. I mean
Jets. I hate my sons. They're bad kids. Listen, I'll get down to brass tats. I do not enjoy these kids.
I think you probably screwed them up.
I think I did too. But here's the thing. I don't want them to be not screwed up. I'm trying to make musicians.
Artists.
I'm trying to make artists.
People that are going to look deeply into the problems in the world, and then it's going to affect them to where they're very depressed.
Exactly.
Make more of those people.
Exactly.
I was just thinking we need more depressed people.
Oh, that's exactly what this country needs.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we find a way to harness the depression that runs rampant in our country, we'll be able to solve all of this energy, global warming stuff.
Yeah, they're like, we need to talk more about mental health. And I'm like, it is the answer, know?
It is. What are you doing for it? Because we have similar mental health journeys.
Yeah.
In that a lot of trauma recently.
Trauma, yeah.
Yeah. And welcome to my podcast about weddings. Let's talk about our
both of our dads were hit by trains, so that's why we call it trauma.
Yeah. My dad was hit by the tram at Walt Disney World. It was bad. No, I don't even know how he got up there. That's crazy. But,
Yeah, happiest place on earth.
Not anymore. When you're scraping some 75-year-old Mick off the fucking windshield,
Yeah, no, it's brutal. That's funny. Is your dad straight from Ireland?
Yeah, yes. He moved when here's the weird part. They moved when he was like 4. So
Okay.
he never had an accent.
Okay.
Unless he talked on the phone with
To someone from Ireland. Oh, my dad used to fucking really twist it up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, oh, yeah, fuck it, and then 40, and then Liverpool, and United, and I saw what, yeah.
Yeah, because your dad's, that obviously was English.
So that obviously was English.
That obviously wasn't English.
But if he came back from vacation or if he was talking to his sister, it was like just high octane accent.
Yeah, when they would talk to Maury or whatever, just in a second, it would just be like, hey, God. All right. I can't do it at all. I am really bad at it.
I like watching you
Don't
try it.
ask
Your
me how to do
eyes
it.
glaze over like you're bad at it, and you
so
start to
bad
get
at
really
it.
nervous.
I can only
That's
do
charming.
it. I can only do it when I'm around other people doing it.
Yeah.
But if not, it doesn't matter what country it is.
Like to pull what they sound like out of thin air is not a thing you have. Okay.
Not at all. I just sound like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins, which, number one, not the right country. It's not the right country, not the right social class, nothing about it.
Social class.
Nothing about it's correct.
Your dad wasn't a chimney sweeper?
My dad was not. He was not a chimney sweeper. Okay. They were
Oh, you think you're better than us?
They were railroad folk, my
sure.
dad's family.
Yeah.
They didn't have chimneys in Ireland. They only had sadness and repression.
That explains so much about you. Yeah. I mean, it just really helps me to understand where you come from, the cloth from which you are cut.
Well, and that's thick cloth.
It's a tartan, in fact.
It is a tartan. Another country I cannot do the accent from.
Yeah, no, theirs is much harder. I think the brogue, it's trickier.
Well, Scotland's like, ow! Oh. Does that sound like anything?
God, I can't wait to see your new accent podcast where you just do all of these really... Have you ever thought about becoming an impressionist?
It's called Bombing Around the World with Mike O'Keefe.
Stupid.
And we only do countries with white people. That's the rule. And we're going to kill it. Just, I'm home from Germany. And then ratings go through the roof.
I can't believe there's no one to look at to share the moment with how bad you are at accents. Like, I feel like it's...
If there was a subtitle to the podcast, it would be Buddy of the Groom, The Search for Multiple Idiots, : I'm bad at accents.
Oh, my God.
Like, it happens constantly. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it comes up every single week.
Do you try to do them a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, because it sounds so fun. But I'm so bad.
I think you got to start working on it at home. I think, in the way that, like... I told you I was in Minnesota this last weekend doing shows.
Oh, yeah.
I was up there, up there. Oh, gosh, jeepers.
For fun.
That's
the thing they say.
Oh, for fun.
Oh, for fun.
And so I go into a liquor store up there, and there's a dad. It's 9:40, and the night, and his dad is teaching his son how to play hoops. And he's like
9:40 at night?
9:40 p.m. They're both in sweats there, and
in the liquor store. They're
inside the liquor store. They're just redid the floors. I heard not too long ago, maybe a year ago.
What kind of fucking ceiling do they have on this liquor store?
Oh no, it's just passing drills. So
okay, all right.
He goes, you go 2 steps back, and then you step forward, and you do a bounce pass there. And this kid goes, they're Asian. They don't talk like this at all. And the dad goes, no chest pass.
Please do not tell me how they do talk, by the way.
I know. I'm not going to. All my R's are L's.
The last thing I want you to do is tell me how they were really talking.
L's are R's or R's are L's? I forget.
I don't know.
When people get
I don't want to
super
talk about
racist.
It's the last thing that will be discussed.
But it was just like, I was like, this is some hometown shit right here.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, it's got to be a bounce pass. You know why it can't be a chest pass?
Why? Why can't it be a chest pass?
Somebody could just swat it out of there.
Well, what do they think? It takes longer to bounce it. These fucking idiots.
I mean, almost said a racist thing. Stopped myself. But I think, it did blow my mind, like, to just watch that kind of, like, homegrown shit. I don't remember where I went with that. I forgot how I got there.
Did it touch your heart and soul?
Yeah.
Because it was dads and sons? Cats and cradles?
No, but it was...
silvers and spoons.
It was just a weird thing to see, like, that, like, up-close Americana, like, dad and son bonding. Like, and he was serious about it. And I was just like, dude, this is... We need more of this. We need more dads just keep... And there was, like, 2 kids just running around the liquor store at 10 o'clock at night. And you're like, what are we doing here?
A family business? It had to have been.
It must have.
You got some streets where this was? Do you remember? In St. Paul? We got a big listenership in St. Paul. We might not. I don't know.
Okay, it's like 2 blocks away from the river on off Robert and...
Oh, wow.
It's like, you know what it is? It's behind Black Sheep Coal Fire Pizza Co.
Okay. I actually do know exactly.
Which was really good, by the way.
It's great.
Man, the meatball pizza with the ricotta, get out of here.
Oh, get out of here.
So it's like eating lasagna, but a pie.
But it's a pie.
I know.
Here's a fun thing about St. Paul and Minneapolis in general. I lived there for a year. I didn't like the time I lived there. Every time I go back and visit, I think, maybe I should move back. Maybe I should give Minneapolis another shot. I love it so much.
It was cool.
Great town.
I did a lot of just like...
St. Paul has great food.
Oh, I did a lot of bebopping around and...
Did you go to the mall?
I just went to see it because I loved Mighty Ducks 2.
Okay.
And I was like, I know most women are coming to this mall because they're like, every story you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, without the Mighty Ducks, it's not as good. You know what I mean?
You need a Luis Mendoza.
Oh, yeah.
You need Dwayne.
Was it Josh Jackson? Is that who that was?
I believe that Josh Jackson played Charlie Banks.
Yeah, so hot. He was so hot.
Yeah?
When I was a kid, I was like... I was also like 12, so I was like, I'm going to marry a Mighty Duck. Everything is going to be fine.
Did you get into him on the creek? Dawson's Creek?
You mean Pacey? Yeah, did I have Pacey?
Why did that throw you for such a loop?
Because I was like, the creek, and then I was like trying to think about when in Mighty Ducks they were at a creek, and I was like, you mean the lake that they drove the limo onto? I was like, I think your Mighty Ducks knowledge is flawed. I was like very bothered by it. No, but I did, and I used to print out pictures of him. Man. He was on my bedroom door.
Okay, he was on the door.
He was on my bedroom door.
Okay, facing you or facing out?
I hope facing in. Facing out would be creepy, right? Like
facing out would be
I'm
weird.
in here masturbating about Joshua Jackson. Don't come in.
It's like when you go to the movies and the poster is outside of the theater. It's like, hey, this is what's going on inside.
This
you
is
you gotta buy a ticket.
Yeah, now showing.
Who else? Who else were the big ones back then?
Ooh, crushes?
Yeah. Hear that, Deanna? We're taking your fucking thunder.
No, yeah, definitely I had a Joshua Jackson thing. People, what about a list of people that I thought I was for sure going to marry?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm into that.
Because this goes into your podcast. So I definitely thought I was going to marry Prince William. I was like, wow. Yeah, my dad's from England. Okay. I could absolutely do this shit.
Can I do my impression of Prince William asking you to marry him?
For sure, 1,000,000% yes.
Hello? Would you like to get married to me, Prince William?
I think that you think that he is Cockney trash. And
Prince William is the midfielder for West Ham United, right?
Wow.
I know that. That's the soccer club that the...
I just think it's cute you pronounce the H in West Ham.
Whatever.
If West Ham United...
West Ham United football club.
Oh, I was named after Chelsea. That Chelsea comes from my dad named me after a soccer team.
No shit.
My mom was like, my mom liked Jane Fonda and On Golden Pond, and she was like, Chris, I really love the name Chelsea. And he goes, yeah, it's a footy club. Let's do it.
Is that his team?
No.
Okay.
He's a Tottenham guy, and I became an Arsenal girl in middle school.
The Gunners.
To go against everything he stood for. But also Thierry Henry. He could still get it.
That's a good-looking kid.
Yeah.
I just kind of follow the Irish aces. So when Robbie Keane played for Tottenham, I was kind of a Tottenham guy.
Yep.
And then when he played for the LA Galaxy, like I just kind of follow the Irish guys because the club football in Ireland's garbage.
Ooh, we should watch the Ireland-England rugby match.
I'd love to.
During the Rugby World Cup.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
there we go.
Strict pound Guinness.
Oh, I love it.
I love pub food.
Yeah, what's your favorite? What's your go-to?
Beans on toast and for breakfast.
Okay. Love it.
I don't like rashers. They're too fatty. Or no, I mean, I like rashers. I don't like English sausage is really fatty unless for me it's in puff pastry and a sausage roll.
Okay. The thing I don't like about rashers is I don't like how fatty it is because I feel like I'm just getting gristle for most of it.
Yeah, you've got to be like, it's like dock worker shit for sure, you know?
And if you're not going to work for 12 to 15 hours after that,
like
you're just
like welding.
Die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
100%.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like complete dog shit the entire rest
I'm
of
a
the day.
beans on toast person.
Yeah.
But then I'm also pub food wise. I love just like chips with curry, so like French fries and curry sauce. But fish and chips all day. That's my favorite. I mean, like, but if I go somewhere before I order the fish and chips, I'm like, do you have malt vinegar? And if they say no, I'm like, I'm out. I gotta go. I guess I'll eat some other fried thing, I suppose. You know?
Yeah.
Twist my fat arm. I'll eat something else that's fried.
Twist my arm and then pull it off because of my horrific diabetes.
Good luck twisting it because it's gonna get stuck on the fat sticking out over my bra.
It is fun to eat, though. I
love trash.
I love
trash food.
Love trash too. I went to one of your former employers last night. The new downstairs of Royster.
Oh yeah, it's like a totally different concept now, isn't it?
It's called St. Clair Supper Club.
Interesting.
All they have is prime rib, and I had a fucking big ass prime rib for my birthday. It was amazing.
It was good. Okay, good.
It was so good.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So good.
Their food was decent. They have some personnel problems at that place. That have
Great.
Since,
Welcome to restaurant chat.
But they have since been alleviated, I think. But,
there you go.
But yeah.
It's a night. They're doing a great. Listen, if anyone
I'm glad they
from
changed the concept downstairs because it was wasted space before.
What was it before?
It was like a prefix, like a coursed out dinner that changed. It was supposedly like changing concepts all the time, but it only changed once in the whole time I was there.
That's lame. But this thing now where it's like a faux supper club, it's just prime rib and then like old school cocktails and crab cakes and shit.
Mm-hmm. You're about that. I love a fucking crab cake.
Oh, the crab cake. Crab cake's so good. If anyone at the Alinea group is listening, please send me some crab cakes.
Yeah, and treat women better, but also save Mike a crab cake.
Save me a crab cake. Also,
send his boy a crab cake.
Be better to ladies, but also give it a damn.
Hey yo, what you know about that crab cake? Though?
What you know about that crab cake, girl? Oh, Chelsea Hood, this is lovely, but we're here for a reason, and that reason, is to see whether or not you're Bologna Boy material. And you're coming on an odd week because last week we had our first ever entrant, the first person to ever make it in, Justin Gowell, my best friend from college. So 1 for 50 so far.
Sure.
So before we get started, what's your mindset going into this? Are you feeling the heat? You feeling the pressure?
Man, I think I've been training for this my whole life.
Yeah, I think you have been too.
Yeah. I have been a maid of honor three times.
A three-time MOH.
Yeah, Moe's. Moe's before hose. Moe's before bros. Moe's Bar in The Simpsons would be a great place to start a bachelor party. There is a Moe's in Chicago.
Here's the best part about Mo, the bartender.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what name you say to him. He's going to ask the bar if that person's there. And that's a good bartender, You call him on the phone. Hey, is Seymour Butts there? He's going to ask.
He's going to ask. Yeah. Which I love.
Yeah. He's a dumbass.
Well, I mean, that's why he's a perfect bartender.
Exactly. I'm sick of these smart bartenders.
Sick of them.
You know why? On Cheers, Fraser Crane never behind the bar.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Always had a long jacket, always Had a long jacket over his arm. He was busy.
He was busy.
He had things to do.
Yeah.
I
moving to the West Coast.
I may not be one of your best
annoying.
friends. I may not be one of your best fucking friends from college, but I feel like I am a great party thrower. So I feel like my chances here are pretty good.
Here's the thing though. That's one of the many things that we got to discuss here.
Oh yeah.
That's one. That's that's saying, hey, I know all about Billy Joel because I've heard Piano Man. There's a lot of stuff here.
Sure. Yeah.
Other tracks on Glass Houses. A lot of stuff.
Okay.
So let's get into it.
I'm ready for this challenge.
I have no doubt that you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Why did I pick Billy Joel? I don't give a shit about Billy Joel.
I'll sing you a song.
Don't.
You're the piano man. I'm not really sure how it goes.
I don't even like Billy Joel. I don't like him at all. Just imagine I said Springsteen and Born in the USA there.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll fix that in post.
Thank you. We'll fix a lot of this in post. Listen, when we're making them, these episodes, I find them nearly unlistenable. And the fact that anyone has listened to them is dumb. But he does a little magic. And all of a sudden, that Moe's thing, he drops in a Moe from The Simpsons saying, hey, I need a vagina here or whatever, Anyway.
I like that you just wanted to give him a big fat chunk of what to cut. That was a good lesson. I mean, look, O'Keefe, what do you need to know about me? You know what I mean? What do you need to know about me that's going to really sell me on you?
We'll find it. It's all hidden in these questions.
Okay.
So let's get into it.
I'm ready.
Number one.
Numero uno. That's number one in Spanish. Sorry.
Gracias.
De nada.
Claro que sí. I don't know what that means, but anyway.
It means of course.
Oh, claro que sí.
Yeah, you did great.
Bien. Me gusta partido de ice hockey. Very common
I
Spanish.
love an ice hockey room too. Yeah, no, it's...
Oh, partido is game, right?
No.
Partido? Game?
It is, but
did
you see his face?
It is, right? What the fuck? Listen, I know I learned my janky, terrible Spanish at an all-boys Catholic school in Michigan. So I say things like partido de ice hockey, but I'm sure. Anyway, number one, plan my bachelor party. Before we get going, there's 3 things I got to let you know. Number one, money, not an issue. Sky's the limit. Number 2, logistics, how long it takes, how we're going to get there, all that stuff, also not an issue. Number 3, whether or not I will enjoy it, not an issue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have follow-up questions to my guidelines.
Okay, go.
In this universe, does your bride leave you for things that happened during the bachelor party?
She don't even know about them.
Okay.
That's probably not the best thing to say on a recorded thing. I guess that's up to you.
And in this hypothetical bachelor party world, how long people have to take off work does also not matter.
Exactly. Logistics, all that shit does not matter.
Cool. Yeah. Ooh. I think we fly to Germany.
Okay.
Okay, and we
Deutschland.
Yeah, and we go to the Autobahn.
Okay.
And we drive racing cars on the Autobahn for the first day.
Okay.
And then we get fucking annihilated at the Hofbrauhaus.
Okay.
Just like real drunk. And then we go to that night. We're drunk and we take a little snooze. We just end up on a private plane. We're in Italy.
Okay.
And there's just like hot Italian strippers in like a bathhouse situation. So we're just like spawning it up, sleeping off the hangover. First day, we're just taking it really easy. But there's hot Italian strippers. And then we just pick 2 that are real fun. And we take them with us to Amsterdam.
Okay.
And we're going to get pretty high in Amsterdam.
I love it.
So It's like a lot of partying. We're going to probably do some Molly or some Coke, something in Amsterdam, something wild. And it's going to be pretty fun. And then we fly back to the States, and there's a huge cabin, like a lodge. So the first 3 nights are just like wild. We're like driving on the Autobahn. We got Italian strippers. We're on like, we do a little, boating. And then we go to Amsterdam. We do some fucking partying. And then we're like, we feel like shit. We got to recoup. We get to a lodge, like a cabin, lakeside, maybe Lake Michigan, maybe Erie, maybe Superior. I don't know.
Okay. One of the great ones.
A great lake for sure.
Okay.
And there are pontoon boat, a speedboat, jet skis. Or just all the things you would want boating wise. But mostly it's just fridges full of beer, hard liquor, poker table, pool table, and then like all of your best guy friends and girlfriends that are not a threat to your new wife. Hanging out, right?
I think that's all of them.
So there's just okay, that's fair. So then there's just four nights of maybe 3 nights, 4 days of just like cabin. We got like some people that like I actually hired Franklin from Franklin's Barbecue to come one night and just do Franklin's Barbecue. So it's like the first night, just kicking it. You know what I mean? And then prime rib from Aluminia and crab cakes from Aluminia. Those are going to be there.
Okay.
So just like a lot of like killer food, pies, but like time with your people and like storytelling. So like we go real hard. Like the first couple nights, it feels very glamorous. And it's like very like wild and crazy. But then really it like winds down into some chill ass time with your homies.
I like that a lot.
With like some boating.
Yeah. Love boats.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing some cool adventure shit. Like, maybe we should go parasailing, like hang gliding in Switzerland while we're up in the Alps anyway.
Okay, I like that.
You know? So, like, do some crazy adventure shit and then come back and just kick it. And
I've been parasailing.
No, that's when we get dragged behind a boat. That sucks. I want to go hang gliding.
Okay.
I want to jump off a mountain. Yeah, where you fucking, like, just, like, free jump off and then you have, like, wings. That shit.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm very into that. That sounds great.
So like maybe we should do the condo like not in Great Lake, but maybe do it in Colorado where we could do like some whitewater rafting.
Oh, all right.
And some like downhill mountain bike trails and shit.
Okay.
You know, so you just like do something cool during the day and then you just like smoke weed and hang out and drink with your homies.
There's a bonfire?
Yeah, exactly.
I love a bonfire.
Everybody does.
There's nothing wrong with
the hot Italian strippers are still there. They're making s'mores.
Okay. What are there? We got names on these hot Italian strippers?
No.
That's not like a trope, by the way. That's the first time I've ever heard Italian and stripper.
Yeah, they don't have to strip normally, but you're so important that I organized it.
Okay. All right.
You know?
What are their names though?
It's crazy because they didn't really want me to say. But there's a Francesca.
Oh, Francesca? Okay.
Yeah. And then there's a Cannoli.
Okay,
Cannoli is the other. She's thicker, but she's fun. She's like,
okay.
Yeah.
You make it clap.
She does really fun ass stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's my impression of them. Hello, I'm Francesca. Hello, I'm Cannoli. And we're going to make your dick hard.
Yeah. So you've met them already, which is crazy.
Yeah, they're great. They're big supporters of Millwall.
Yeah, but I want like that's the dream, right? You get like 3 days of like crazy international like wilds, like drugs. Yeah. Lots of booze. And then I think like a little come down in the mountains somewhere where you get to do like a little bit of adventure-y stuff for like 2 hours midday, but it's a lot of like chilling, kicking it.
Listen, the only thing I like more than chilling
is kicking it.
Probably kicking it.
Yeah.
Probably kicking it. I love kicking it. Here's the follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Mal bugging us when we're doing this. So with the same parameters, plan her bachelorette party.
Oh.
Right?
Okay. I already know your girl likes to be on a boat.
Yeah.
So I think
it's one of her biggest joys is just being on a boat.
I think for her and her like 8 best women that she's ever met in her life, we're going to go ahead and get them just a full service yacht.
Okay.
And that's probably going to do, some people are like, oh, you mean the Mediterranean Sea? And I'm like, nah. I think Vietnam, Thailand, and Bali.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like a cruise out to Fiji.
Yeah.
But it's like every morning there's like
they avenged my dad.
Yeah, there's like yoga and there's like some meditation and there's just like some chill like if you want to stretch it out kind of classes.
Yeah.
They're waking up to smoothies. They're waking up to hollandaise sauce. They're waking up to the bitch's favorite things. You know what I mean?
They're waking up to smoothies and hollandaise. Okay, all right.
What do women want? Women want green juice and hollandaise. That's what they want. Are you going to get the Benedict?
Not
because I don't want to get the whole thing. I just want some of it. You mean you want half my Benedict? Yeah, we're going to take her out of cell phone range and we're going to put her in the water on a yacht. And then Brazilian men as pool boys.
Great.
For them the whole time.
Go crazy.
And there happen to be just as many of them as there are women on the yacht.
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy because all those dudes have a different body type and they're all into just like one of them. And there's like not even an argument over who gets who. And it just is like.
It just works.
Everybody's happy.
Fixes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That sounds kind of like me and Cannoli's relationship.
Yeah. I've always thought you and Cannoli had something special.
Listen, here's the thing. She likes a guy who knows what he wants. Mm-hmm. And what I want is to be left alone. And she's okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, did I tell her that before? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think
this guy likes his space.
What I think is also really cool is that you guys just had a really organic connection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get that. Our first concert, both of us, Weird Al. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, you know.
Yeah, she was like, I mean, it's extra crazy because I'm 24 and I have a really tight pussy and I'm from Italy.
So I get to hear about like there's that Leaning Tower, there's a Colosseum.
There's so many.
Never been to Italy. Do you know that about me?
Oh, you should go.
I'd love to go.
Dude, the pizza is so good.
Yeah.
Neapolitan style is like.
Here's where I've been.
It's a real turn on.
Belgium. Lived in Belgium for a summer. And then from there, Germany, Luxembourg.
Know about it. Flanny's there right now.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I gave him some recs. The biggest rec I gave him was Shut Up.
No, that feels good for your friendship.
But from there, Germany, France, Luxembourg, Holland, and then Ireland and England and Scotland. Those are all the countries I've been to. I need to get some more countries.
Yeah, we got to get you out of here. That's why I planned that kind of party for you. You know,
I love it. That's great. Those are great answers.
Yep. I mean, that's why I feel prepared for this. You know.
Yeah, I can tell you've been studying up, been cracking the book.
Been listening to a lot of these apps.
Sure. I was drunk. It was my birthday party on Saturday, and I was very drunk. And I told Mal that I'm gonna crack open your butt and eat your poop. I love you so much. So, good times. Anyway,
she's gonna hold you to that at some point. And it's gonna get real weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I'll be okay with that. What am I gonna do? Get back on Tinder? Come on, I'll do it.
Ugh, okay. I know. Yeah.
When it comes to the wedding reception, Chelsea Hood, what are your DJ no-nos and your DJ yes pleases?
This is a real easy one for me. I've learned that playing the whole song is the wrong move.
Huh. Okay.
So, I mean, like, some people are like, I gotta hear shout. I'm like, do we? Do we need to jump up and put our hands up? I think we're fine.
Yeah.
I think we're having a nice time. My no is, number one, the DJ that thinks he's part of the fucking wedding.
Yeah, I don't like
that.
Bitch,
you the background, so stay there, okay? But my brother and my sister-in-law did this thing where they found this guy that only does, like, it's almost like a proper DJ set of, like, it's just the best parts of the songs.
Yeah.
And so
that sounds great.
It's only like a minute and a half, and it actually, like, more people were dancing than I've ever seen dancing because it didn't feel like as much of a commitment when they kind of started to realize what was going on.
Yeah. So it's just like maybe 90 seconds
of the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's a great idea.
And it's really good.
That's really smart.
And it was perfect. And the big thing, too, is, like, I don't need him ever on the, like, you stay behind the machine. Like, I don't need you on the dance floor. I don't need you trying to hype people up. Like.
It is so weird when they think they have to, like, arrange the chicken dance. And, like, they have to be the fire starter for the YMCA or whatever that shit.
I am fully anti-chicken dance.
Yeah, you don't like none of that.
No chicken dance, no Macarena.
I remember when I was a kid, the chicken dance would be at all of them. But in this last, like, couple years when I really started to go to weddings, almost no, I don't think I've heard it once. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, we gotta put a stop to that.
Yeah. The chicken should be on the plate, not on the dance floor.
I also would say heavily past apps. I don't think we need a sit-down dinner.
No sit-down dinner?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, okay. What don't you like about the sit-down dinner? It's never great.
The food's never that great, and it's like $175 a plate. I would rather just do
BYO.
Pack a sandwich. It's gonna be a long wedding, you know. Like I would do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I would rather do like heavy past apps, but things that are really like filling. Okay. So, you know, like a chicken curry satay, like skewer. That's like you're eating a quarter of a chicken breast. But it's got like a ton of flavor and it's small and you can kind of like bounce around. So I would say do like just a nice long cocktail hour where you get more time to kind of talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Instead of you guys having to stand up and not get to eat.
Yeah.
And then going around to thank everyone for coming while everyone else is eating. Well, y'all should be eating too.
That's number one. The other thing, I think the guests, and I've had this a couple of times, where I don't want to just talk to these four assholes that are at our table.
Yeah,
like I'd like to do a little bit more
mingly, the
hanging
vibe.
out. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I like that.
Like past apps.
It's not what I asked, but I do like that you brought it up.
But yeah, like past apps that are like really. So like that's my thing. Like same thing with DJs. Like don't play the whole song. Don't play the chicken dance. Like I don't want a shitty dinner. I just want everybody to like hang out and wander around and mingle.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
What kind of heavy past apps? You mentioned the chicken satay thing. What do you think? Like a big meatball? What do you think?
Dude, if you want to go crazy, you could do like Wagyu like sliders. Like you could do like really good shit.
Yeah.
And spend the same kind of money. And everybody be super full. But then you also have like the problem with like that's why no one dance. Everyone's like, why doesn't anybody dance? Well, you just fed them a 4-course meal.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what we're gonna get for one of the past apps?
What?
Motherfucking crab cakes.
Yo, that's a killer idea.
No one could see that on the podcast, but I did.
You did a air snap, but he didn't actually know how to do the snap part.
I can do it. Here, wait. There you go. I did
can't
for
believe
a long
you
time.
paid him to just put in that sound effect. So that you felt.
He knows where the money comes from. Not from these fucking astrological intentions broads. It comes from Daddy.
I've always called you Daddy.
Everyone calls me Daddy. It's a weird thing. And I think it's because I tell everyone to call me Daddy. I say, hey, my name is Mike.
The sweatshirt you're wearing that says, please call me Daddy is also pretty revealing.
It's very revealing. Also, it's because I cut the nipple holes out. That's why it's so revealing. Mm-hmm. Revealing. That's a great answer. The correct answer, of course, is get a band. But that's a great answer. And you get bonus for the past apps thing. That's fantastic.
I mean, I would do if you were gonna do like a real swanky like a fucking big band style, then yeah. But I do hate like a. You
don't like a wedding band,
like a cover band.
No, like a wedding band. Like they play it's like a cover. Of course, a cover band. But what do you think? I'm gonna pay for
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Me and Mal's favorite band. We love them so.
I've really thought about how great that's gonna be when you guys get married with Maroon 5 there.
It's gonna be great. I think Mr. Levine is gonna do the.
Maybe you should have Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani come.
Oh my God.
Everybody that runs The Voice.
I'd love to make Blake Shelton come. I'd love that. Who else on The Voice? Alicia Keys still over there?
No, she knew better. She did one, took her money, and got the fuck out.
Who's the other one?
Right now, it's Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, Gwen Stefani, and Blake Shelton.
Here's the thing about Kelly Clarkson. She's got her own morning like talk show.
I mean,
I think that's great for her. She's killing it.
she's really sweet. I like her.
She's a great lady.
She's cute.
She's adorable. I love her. I love Kelly Clarkson. I've
Yeah,
loved
I
Kelly
like that
Clarkson this whole
I
time.
like that you would get a band. I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you, yeah.
We're going to get Dead Letter Office, the world's greatest REM cover band. They're going to be great. Here's what I love about Chelsea Hood. I'll say a dumb, silly thing, and then she'll look at me like I just punched her dad's ashes. Like she looks at me like I fucking I somehow reanimated her father just to annihilate him. Like it just feels so bad.
It's just that
But
you
it's so
say
apt,
things
though.
that are just like so dumb.
Oh, for
you know?
sure, yeah. For sure. No,
Okay.
that's like my
How many more
version.
questions do we have?
28.
That's okay, good. I was just wondering, I'm going to smoke pot at one point, but I want to do it right before we get to the good ones.
Go for it now. Go for it now.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it now. I'll vamp. If you guys are listening
You don't
to
need
this,
a vamp. I'm right here. I'm not going to blow smoke directly into the screen. What are you doing over there?
I was looking at my thing, just seeing what time we're at. This episode's coming out on my actual 30th birthday. Isn't that crazy?
I can't believe you're only 30.
I know. I look so bad.
No, I didn't mean like that, but I mean, you just have so much life ahead of you.
I know. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, unless you pull your dad.
No, my dad's 75. That's a good age, right?
Oh, yeah, he beat my dad by a long shot.
Yeah. How?
66.
Pick up 6.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Just keep putting more shit in your body, Chelsea. You're going to be just fine. Okay, what you got for me? Lay it on me.
The next question is a classic sticky wicket, as we'd call it. The mother-son dance. It's weird. You got to pick a song where it's not sexual, but it's still about love. You know, what would you go with for the mother-son dance for me and my sweet, sweet mother, Mary Ellen O'Keefe, who is not dating despite all of my requests that she should.
Yeah, well, good luck. My mom's also not. You need a little bit of that, little guy?
Yeah.
Your audio engineer is like, do not touch the table, you loud fucking nightmares. Okay. I've seen so many bad ones. I wonder. That's a tricky one.
Right? There's a lot of dead air.
No, I know. Well, he's going to take care of it. That's a hard one. I don't.
Yeah, because it's such a weird line that you have to walk between. Because there's not a lot of songs that are about love that aren't about, you know,
Fucking.
yeah, kissing,
you're like
kissing on a butt or whatever.
Yeah.
Here's
Kissing on my booty like you wanted me. I think
kiss my butt, yeah.
I think you go like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra.
Okay,
I guess. Do they have any that aren't?
I don't fucking know.
I could tell
Here's
you
the
what
thing
I would.
about-
Because the thing is like I've never had to think about as a woman
Yeah,
a song about not wanting to really like fuck another woman, but really loving her. You
Yeah.
know, like I planned this out with my dad, and I've seen, but like,
yeah. It's weird.
do you feel like you want to do something kind of fun instead?
I said last week that we would dance to we would plan a choreographed dance to War. Huh. What is it?
Exactly. Yeah. Because I was like trying to picture you being really serious in that moment. That's why I was
Yeah.
having such a hard time.
Yeah,
But I feel like
it's
you
a very
could
silly
do-
thing. Yeah,
You could do something like more silly.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Like
the way to go.
you guys could get on top of a grand piano and do Benny and the Jets as like a duet.
That'd be fun. I wouldn't
And
hate
then
that.
it would be an homage to your boys, to her grandchildren.
Yeah, her grandchildren, Benny and the Jets. Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
that's a nice hour callback. I like that.
Thank you.
I think it would be that or like for whatever reason, me and my mom like watch a lot of sports together. So it'd be like the Detroit Red Wings
Oh, hell yeah.
like theme song.
It'd be fun if you were Blackhawks fans because Chelsea Dagger with your mom would be really
very
fun.
Yeah. But no, it would be like the Red Wings had this just horrible song in 1998 when we won the Stanley Cup. That was just, hey, hey, hockey town. Hockey town.
Oh, yeah. I love the idea of you guys also, like you bringing out a chair and her just being like, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you guys just doing air instruments for a whole song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's just like, holy shit. But yeah, choreographed dances or like definitely just like one to go to. Silly shit for sure.
Some bonkers.
Yeah, it's got to be stupid.
Yeah, because I think
the sincere thing where people are dancing with their mom always, it does rub me a little bit the wrong way. It feels a little.
It's weird, right? Because it's like I'm not debating that they love their parent, but there is always a sense in my head where I'm like, oh, this is a very sweet moment, but I know for a fact that they have motherfucked their parent up and down because we all have, you know? So it's like, it's weird that you guys are doing this thing where you're just having this love in front of people. You should make it cool, you know? Make it fun.
Make it silly for sure.
Make it silly. I think that's the way to go, you know?
Yeah. Like do a Pocahontas duet or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think doing a duet would be fun. Singing, like singing a duet to each other.
Okay. Like actually singing?
Oh, no, I meant like.
Lip singing.
Yeah, but.
Okay.
You could get fucking real wild with.
Yeah, that would be bananas. I wouldn't want to do that. I'm not a good singer. And neither is my mom.
Perfect.
It's perfect. Make them, because it is there's only so many moments in your life where people have to look at you or they're rude and they have to tell you did a good job at a thing. I think that's one of them. Mm-hmm. I think he would be not taking advantage of an opportunity to not sing, you know, I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll with your mom and your big, and your big
See,
dick.
Now you're really getting it.
I
think you're really starting to nail it.
Really blowing that one open. That's a good question. It's a great answer, too.
Yeah, you're doing great over there, Mike. I just wanted to remind you.
The next question, what should we register for at the registry? I should tell you that because of when Marty DeRosa was on the live show, he just said a bunch of like trips that we should go on. So I guess we can register for trips. What gifts should people be getting us?
I mean, if you can go on a trip, can someone knock at you a lake house?
That's a great point. Have everyone pay into a lake house for us. Yeah.
Like a fat, like Lake Geneva or Saugatuck lake house.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to be a Michigan property owner again. We're going to the Tuck, baby.
Yeah. I think
I love the Tuck.
So much.
Tuck's so good.
I'm a huge fan. Here. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
You.
Big fan of Saugatuck, Michigan. I think that'd be a great place to get like a real fat ass property, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where you also have like a small, like there was a boathouse, but you were like, we're going to renovate that into a guest house with a bathroom.
Yeah.
So that we can have people come and stay with us, but it doesn't have to feel like they're right on top of you all the time. So they actually kind of got you 2 guest houses.
Look at you angling for a spot on the guest house. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's important. If I build it, I will also come. This is getting weird.
Nice.
So yeah, I think that
James Earl Jones.
That's what you really want, but you mostly want a brand new washer, a brand new dryer, a new stove,
all that shit.
A new garage door opener. Like you can get you can definitely get like some like fucking dope dish, like dope kitchenware, like
Here's the thing. There's nothing I want more than a new garage door opener right now. I really do. Ours is so shitty and busted.
People underestimate, and it's the expensive shit that you're pissed about spending money on because you don't get any enjoyment out of it. Get yourself the shit, like fully update the home.
Yeah.
Because what do people fight about? They fight about money.
Yeah.
And they fight about tasks not getting done. And then I would also have people donate to a cleaning person for the first like year to 5 years.
That's the biggest. Mal has a cleaning lady, Norma. Shout outs to Norma. She's the best. Norma comes probably once every 6 weeks. And I know for the next week after Norma comes is going to be the easiest week of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like, oh, this is going to be perfect. Like,
dude, so like I think your first year of marriage should just be about figuring out what your marriage looks like. But I think you should have a guest. You should have a fucking lake house, and you should have a clean house.
I should have a lake house, a clean house, and a garage door.
Fresh new washer and dryer.
Garage door opener. I don't have to bang on the steering wheel to make it work.
Yeah. Simple pleasures, man. Because then you come in like a different mood, and I think that sustains like your relationship more. But anybody can get you a fucking butter dish. Who cares? Buy your own fucking butter dish.
I have water. Oh, I thought you said water dish, like I'm a dog or something.
You also, you guys could get a dog. You should get a dog.
I'd love to. Believe me. Your lips too.
Are you a bulldog guy?
Oh, I love them all.
Yeah,
I love all the dogs. One day. Once we get a yard, I think it's going to be easier. And you get a kid, take. I'm not home enough, but I want one. So
we're recording a podcast at 11 o'clock on a Monday. I get it.
I know.
We're doing great. I'm proud of us.
We're killing it. Chelsea, what's the meaning of life?
Oof. I think just like sincerely, which is pretty sad, but I'm a pretty sincere person. I think it's just like finding enjoyment.
Yeah.
And like being satisfied with what you have. Like you feel like find enjoyment in the people that you've been placed with, sort of, and like find enjoyment in what you do every day. And then in return, like just be grateful for those things. Because I think so many people, especially like as we're pretty fortunate, the two of us, definitely. We're pretty fucking fortunate. And there's a lot of people that are in worse living conditions or are in like really heavy states of poverty.
Not as funny as us.
And honestly, I bet, dude, there's dudes in these villages that would fucking bury us.
Oh my God, 100%. Yeah,
I mean, just the funniest, you know?
Oh my God, unreal funny. Yeah.
Because their life sucks.
Yeah, you have to be.
But from our perspective, it sucks.
Yeah.
And like, there's people just shitting in holes and making really beautiful moments with people. And I think that, like, do more of that.
Yeah.
We get really wrapped up in like
nonsense,
comparing what we do and do not have with other people. And like, there's just people living much smaller, more simple lives. And they're not smaller in like meaning, but
scale.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, there's so much gratitude. I think that we fuck that up real bad.
If you're out there, you're listening, just take a second.
Shut up, Mike.
No, take a second to be thankful about what you have. And that's nice.
It just turned into an Oprah Super Soul episode. Is your next guest Eckhart Tolle?
No, it's the kite runner guy.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I couldn't think of his name.
The Eat, Pray, Love guy.
Yeah. Johnny Eat, Pray, Love. Yeah. There was a dude version of, I worked at Barnes & Noble for like 3 weeks. And there was a dude version of Eat, Pray, Love.
If you said longer than that, I was going to be like, I've pictured you reading like 3 books ever.
I used to be an avid reader, but I slowed down the last couple of years. The last 3 books I've read were written by buddies. So I think I just need friends to read more, friends to write more books. And then
I can't wait to read Josh Gondelman's. That's the next one I'm ready for.
I just read that. It's very good.
I'm positive it will be good. He's wonderful.
He's one of the best. He's super funny. But there was a dude version of Eat, Pray, Love that was called Drink.
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
I think it was called Drink, Fuck, Gamble or something.
Oh my God.
And the guy went to Ireland, Thailand, and Vegas. And I had to stock that. And I remember seeing it and being like, I don't like that this exists. It was the first time I was like 20. It was the first time I was like, I should maybe think about doing something rational with the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Because if this is the thing I was like a year into comedy, but I was like, if this is the thing that's getting put on bookshelves, I don't know if we're going to be okay.
Oh, I mean, we're not.
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Speaking of okay, next question.
Yeah.
Who would be on your personal Mount Rushmore of groomsmen? These can be anybody. Anyone from whenever. Doesn't matter. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore of groomsmen for you?
Of people in my life.
Chelsea Hood. People in your life, people from movies and shit.
Okay.
Historical figures.
Okay.
What do you got?
You got it. Can they be dead?
Of course.
Cool, my dad.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
It's just the homiest of homies.
Yeah.
For sure, times a million. And then probably Aaron Norton was a college roommate of mine. And we, I think like the longest, like the largest amount of growth has happened within that friendship.
Yeah.
Because we knew each other when we were like 19 and 20. And now we are not the age. And
my buddy Justin, who's on the show last week, like it's the same exact thing where he's got a baby now.
Yeah.
And I'm,
Uncle Mike.
I'm Uncle Mike.
Oh, it's the best.
It's the greatest shit. I can't believe it took me this long. I have a new niece.
Oh my God! Welcome to the fucking
Friday.
club. Here we are. It's gonna be so good.
Millie Jolie, Ruby's little sister. Welcome, love you. Welcome. You're gonna kill it. We're very excited to meet you. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I got two cute ones, man, and they are really, truly the best
Get
humans.
out of here.
This one they just ate hot dog rolls for. You guys can't see them. We're gonna upload this photo to the pod.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's okay. So definitely bringing it back. Definitely my dad. Definitely Aaron Norton because the college shit. That college connection is real. Like you come out of there and you try to figure out what to do with your life. And you call those people, and they're like, I don't know either, dude.
Yeah. This sucks for all of us.
Yeah. And they're just a really cool person, and we've grown a lot together. So, top 4, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, 2 more. The problem is I've lived in a lot of different states, and so I have a lot of best friends. And I have 2 spots left, and I've been a maid of honor 3 times, and I haven't named any of those people.
That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you for acknowledging it, because that's all of what those 3 people are talking about.
Yeah, they're going,
right now.
This bitch.
Unbelievable.
I mean...
It's like, I can't put your dad up there, but Aaron Norton.
Nah, they know. Aaron's a homie. But there are now there's 6 people that are going to be mad about these 2 spots. So I'm going to say Robin Williams.
There you go.
Because that's a person that kind of, that influence turned me into this person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd just be fun to go on a 4-day party with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then somebody for my dad to hang out with, which is fun.
Yeah, there you go.
They could just, my dad would be like, I had the best fucking time with Robin fucking Williams. Yeah, I can't believe he's at your wedding party. Or whatever. And then.
Hello, it's me, Robbie Williams.
I was waiting for it. And then I bet, honestly, at that point, it would just have to be my brother.
Yeah.
Because then it would just be yeah, I think that's the thing because I've thought about that oh God, can I even get married because I have to have a trail of people.
Yeah,
it's 10 people at this point.
Yeah,
because you pretty much pick up 2 best friends in every city, one comedy person and one real human
person. Yeah,
and it gets hard to navigate that. I mean, that's probably really hard for you to think even about who you would invite.
Oh my God, yeah.
The comics that you have to say no to.
Oh, yeah.
But then when I don't get invites, I'm like, this bitch.
Yeah. I had to, there was, my buddy Matt McClowry got married over this past weekend.
I know Matt.
Yeah, he's great. Mm-hmm. And it was one of those deals where I was like, I was so happy for him. It was great. But then the people he chose to stand up, I was like, oh, all of these make total sense. You know what I mean? where it's like, oh, you didn't leave anyone out. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Who stood up in his wedding?
oh man, it was a couple, the comics that stood up, Fritzen.
I was going to say, was Fritzen there?
Yeah, Fritzen, Adam Sokol, Brad Wenzel, and
of course,
and Landau.
Yeah, of course,
for sure.
I knew McClary like strictly through Sokol and Fritzen.
Those
you know
guys,
what I mean?
Those guys were like the.
That's funny. Now I know why Allison was at all those weddings over the weekend. Okay.
Yeah, Fritzen and Sokol and McClary were like the seniors when I was a freshman in Detroit.
Kind of shit. Yeah.
They would
I get
they would
that.
like bring me and my guys on shows and stuff and tell us that we sucked and make us get better, or they'd shove us in lockers. They were very rude to us, but great guys. 2 things left. Number one, we got to do our classic ASMR minute. So if you want to join me down here, and we'll do some ASMR noises into the microphone for a second. I'm just gonna. We do this every week. I want to make some silly noises. That's good. I'm smelling this.
I feel like you're being so quiet, and I.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? Is this the part where we address the anal beads?
You can if you want. There's like a desk toy that does look like anal beads, and it's been
hanging out of Mike's ass the whole time.
It's been on the table for literally every episode, and no one's mentioned that it's anal beads on our show yet, but you did, and that's good. Also, this is my meditation bracelet.
It's good when you bang it.
I'm a douche now.
All right. I really like this guy.
It's a good guy.
Oh my God, he's so fun to play with. You lost me. I can't be in your wedding. I have to play with this toy.
Chelsea, get it.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, but look. Hey.
For those of you listening at home, Chelsea made the guy look like he was going to shoot me with a gun. With that said, are you still going? This is amazing.
I taught him how to do this.
You didn't teach him anything. You're just moving him with your hands. I taught him how. You didn't teach.
This is my son. Damn it.
You didn't teach.
Okay, what's your last question?
The last thing we have to do, you gotta do my best man speech. And so I'll make the noise that people make before the speech.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
huge.
You'll go, and then all right.
Hi, yeah. If you could you please sit the fuck down? Thank you. I barely know Mike, and I just think he's real fun to drink with. He used to run this show. You guys been to the show Best Night Ever? It's done now, but it was a while ago. But it was good. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was okay. Then you could do stand up there.
You could do
now Mal, I'm a huge fan. I should be on the other side of this wedding party. Mal, I'm a huge fan of. But again, we've not really spent a ton of time together. Mike and I have been talking about getting soup about his dead dad for, I don't know, 8 months or so. I don't know. Mike, how long? I never met him. How long has your dad been gone?
6 months.
6 months. Yeah. But he was sad before that.
Yeah.
So this is cool that you guys are all here because, frankly, he just needed a good day, you know? And I will say, the laughter's starting to get awkward, so I don't know if it's going worse or great. But these guys over here are all new to me. I'm going to try to fuck one of them that's separated from his wife. And it's going to be probably a pretty good weekend. We're all trying to figure out what Mal's doing with him. But we're happy for him, you know. And to you guys that brought the garage door opener, that's really sweet. And that was important to them. So thank you guys for coming. Enjoy the past apps. Okay.
Great work. Wow.
Thanks. Yeah,
Wonderful.
I feel like just really go from the heart.
Yeah. You were really You left it all on the page, or whatever that saying is. I don't think it's that.
Are people usually sincere when they do that?
Listen, it's like 50. No, that's not true. It's about 95.5 a roast.
Oh, good.
Usually people just go, hey, you're sweaty and dumb. Congratulations, dipshit. Like,
That sounds good, yeah.
That. But you calling your shot with apparently one of my married buddies is going to be separated, and then you're going to stick it to him. I can't wait.
This is huge. Can I at least be invited for that portion?
Oh yeah, come on. It'll be a meat market.
This is huge. Yeah. This is going to be. Do you have a ton of hot guy friends?
Oh yeah, they're all so hot and they're such guys.
Shut up.
Come on. What do you think? They're fucking all the people you know.
You don't have one good one?
I don't know. Is David Phillips hot? Come on.
Phillips, I'm kidding. You're really attractive.
He's not. He looks like the guy in the wheelchair from Nightmare Before Christmas. He's not hot.
Man, this thing is dope as hell.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
gave me
really
a
haven't stopped playing with it. We only have like 2 minutes left, so it's totally fine.
But I did put it down, though.
It's totally
But look
fine.
at how cute he looks.
He's a cute
Say
little
what?
fella. No, maybe he's separated from his wife. You can, get a couple scotch and sodas in him, see where the night takes you. You know?
Yeah, if you think I haven't been using toys for a long time, you're out of your mind. I don't think I am going to get the job, you guys, but this was a great time.
It's time for me to make my decision.
Yeah. Well,
It's time for me to bring my ruling down on high and decide whether or not you will be a baloney boy or a baloney and that boy. Chelsea Hood.
this is already a bummer.
Of Bologna Boys v. Hood. I rule in my infinite wisdom on the subject and no other subjects henceforth that you not gonna be a Bologna boy. The streak restarts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a work place disaster poster. You know what I mean? They were like 0 days, and I was like, one more day of.
Yeah. Well, hey.
No, I think this is great because this is just a fun way to hang out, and then you're going to pick your 6 best friends from childhood anyway. So I think this is the right move.
I don't think I have 6 best friends from childhood.
Nobody does. 2?
Nobody does.
You reckon 2?
I have from childhood none. My
0?
oldest friend is maybe from high school. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I had a weird childhood.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, only child, which means I didn't know how to talk to anybody until I turned about 27 years old. Anyway.
I was like half of the time only child.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for having me. This is great. I support you. I think it's going to be great. If you can hang on to mail, that's going to be clutch.
I think that's the plan. I think that's the key to the whole thing.
Okay.
Is there anywhere that you want to tell people to find you at?
Oh,
That's
goodness.
what that means.
Sure. I mean, really just all I care, just follow me on Instagram. That's the only thing I care about anymore, And it's at Chelshood, CHELSHOOD. That's me.
Cool. Go see Chelsea do stand-up. She's one of my faves. She's very funny. Anyway, didn't make it. Yeah, great showing, though. Great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody that does make it takes one of my ideas, I am going to sue them for
stealing
intellectual property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get your lawyers on it.
Okay.
I don't doubt you will.
Yeah. I mean, you get it.
Yeah, for sure. For Chelsea Hood, Aaron, for Jasmine Studios, my name's Mike O'Keefe. Till death do us part. We'll see you next time.